Welcome to my channel Teach Me 24/7. Today we are going to discuss the questions and answers for class 6th NCERT History, and in that the chapter number 6, Kingdoms, Kings and an Early Republic. Question number 1. State whether true or false. Statement number 1 is Rajas who let the Ashwamedha horse pass through their lands were invited to sacrifice. This statement is true. The charioteer sprinkled sacred water on the king. The statement is false because it was not charioteer who sprinkled the sacred water on the king. It was priest. Archaeologists have found palaces in the settlements of Janapadas. The statement is false. Archaeologists have found settlements, not palaces. So pots to store grain were made out of painted greyware. This statement is true. Many cities in Mahajanapadas were fortified. Yes, true. Question number 2. Fill in the chart given below with the terms hunter-gatherers, farmers, traders, craftspersons, and herders. So it is based on the list given above. Those who paid taxes to the Raja of Mahajanapadas. Hunter-gatherers, farmers, traders, craftspersons, and herders. All of them used to pay the taxes. Farmers, they used to pay 1/6 of the produce. Craftspersons in the form of labor. Herders in the form of animals and animal products. Traders, they used to pay the taxes on goods brought and sold. Hunter-gatherers, they used to give forest produce as tax. Question number 3. Who were the groups who could not participate in the assemblies of the Ganas? These groups of people who were not allowed to participate in the assemblies of Ganas are women, dasas, and kammakaras. Question number 4. Why did the Rajas of Mahajanapadas build forts? The Rajas of Mahajanapadas built forts to protect their capital city. This means that huge walls of wood, brick, or stone were built around them. Forts were probably built because people were afraid of attacks from other kings and needed protection. It is also likely that some rulers wanted to show how rich and powerful they were by building really large, tall, and impressive walls around their cities. Also, in this way, the land and the people living inside the fortified areas could be controlled more easily by the king. Question number 5. In what ways are the present day elections different from the ways in which rulers were chosen in Janapadas? Present-day elections are conducted by Election Commission. In Janapadas, we did not have Election Commission. Some of the Rajas were probably chosen by the Jana. That means the people. But around 3000 years ago, we find some changes taking place in the ways in which Rajas were chosen. Some men now became recognized as Rajas by performing very big sacrifices. In the present day elections, all citizens, including women and dasas, etc., participate in the election process after 18 years of their age. But in Janapadas, all free men over the age of 30 were recognized as full citizens. In Janapadas, women and slaves were not considered equal free citizens. Appointments for the rulers were made through lottery. All those who wanted to be chosen gave in their names and then some were selected through lottery. Question number 6. Find the state in which you live in the political map on the page number 136. Were there any Janapadas in your state? If yes, name them. If not, name the Janapadas that would have been the closest to your state and mention whether they were to the east, west, north, or south. The answer depends on the region you live in, so take the help of your teacher and the map given on the page number 57 in the textbook to prepare your answer. However, a sample answer that has been provided using the state Uttar Pradesh. So the Janapadas in the present day Uttar Pradesh are Panchala and Kosala. Question number 7. Find out whether any of the groups mentioned in the answer number 2 pay taxes today. Yes, all of the groups mentioned in answer 2 pay the taxes today. The last question, that is question number 8, find out whether the groups mentioned in the answer number 3 have the voting rights at present. Yes, all the groups, full citizens of a state or the country of age 18 or above, including men, women, dasas, kamakaras, etc., have voting rights at present. So that's all for today from the chapter number 6 of 6th class NCERT History. Thank you for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more such videos.